You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
What?
Yo,
What are we doing?
can you tell me?
Well, pull it up. Let's see what stats and everything's available.
So she said.
What?
Alright.
First game's the 49ers and the Eagles.
Damn, okay. What, Travis Kelce to score 1 plus rushing or receiving touchdown?
Do what?
Travis Kelce to score 1 plus rushing receiving touchdown.
Travis Kelce anytime then? Huh?
There's a odds boosted for Travis Kelce to score 1 or more rushing/receiving touchdowns versus the Bengals. Instead of negative 105, it's 1 plus 150.
What is it again?
Jesus Christ, Owen.
I couldn't hear you, sorry.
Just screenshot it, so I'm not saying it again.
One more time.
No,
Travis Kelce rushing touchdown?
just read the text message.
Okay. I'm about to play Lakeside in UD.
It's above.
It's just taking forever to load. Alright, let's take a look. Travis Kelce scored 1 plus rushing receiving touchdown versus the Bengals. Well, that seems easy.
I thought so.
Bengals to win. Joe Burrow 2 plus touchdowns. Joe Mixon 60 rushing yards. Ooh, I don't know about that one. So, but you can only do that, right? Like that's the only one you can do, or you can't make it into a parlay.
No, you can do parlay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, might as well. Travis Kelce to score for sure, but so we talking about the Eagles or the Chiefs and Bengals first?
I thought that's what you said the first game was.
No, first game's Eagles and Niners.
They have Christian McCaffrey 1+ touchdown, Debo 50+ rushing and receiving yards combined, and Jalen Hurts 150 passing yards.
Jalen Hurts 150 passing yards?
Yeah.
Wait, is that one of those special ones?
Yeah. Instead of plus 130, it's plus 200.
It was A.J. Brown and McCaffrey, because I think you said Debo too, right?
Debo, McCaffrey, Jalen.
Ugh. And that's a special prop bet, huh?
We don't have to do that one.
I figured in the Eagles game, I say, you think Purdy throws more than 2 TDs?
Sports coverage of the NFL brings
That's
us to the
awesome.
Sunshine State.
Shit, me too.
TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville.
We can do it.
Fuck it, let's do it. And Jalen, what about Jalen anytime touchdown?
Yeah.
You think Jalen will rush one?
I don't know.
How many rushing yards does he have to get?
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at
he'll get over that.
TIAA Bank Field. Today we reach week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys.
Who do you think is scoring touchdowns in that game?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the
All right, do it.
end zone for a touchback.
You want Jalen on
there? Yeah, I think he snakes one for Miles Sanders, so yeah.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
What about Debo?
They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about
what's his over for receiving and rushing?
7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and they're going to work this
22.5 for rushing? Yeah, give me that.
Let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that.
Debo on a jet sweep.
Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays, and when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown.
How much was it?
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
I'd take Kittle.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
I would see that's where the only thing with that rushing attack or the defensive rushers on fucking the 49ers, that's why I like Jalen scrambling for whatchamacallit, more than 46 yards. I don't think he's going to have enough time, and he's going to have to get creative. But Kittle, he went off last week too, didn't he? Yeah, I like Kittle. Do what?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their
2 what? Touchdowns?
line.
No. I kind of want to take him off the one and just put the over on those rushing.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
We got free $10.
How? Oh, do you want to do like first touchdown scorer of the game?
1st and 10. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
All right, so what do we got so far on the Eagles and 49ers?
Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
215. But we're going to add the Chiefs stuff to this ticket, aren't we?
One touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2 and definitely not playing the check down game.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. ETN up the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Brady. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their
I don't know, man. Fucking that Bengals defense locked down Josh Allen. But it is, yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. But it is Mahomes, you know.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
200?
Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it
How much?
And 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So, Charles, the season winding down.
For sure.
Obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an
He should.
his play gets that much better, too.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are going to take
What'd you say?
possession of the football. They had him back.
Which one?
Got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Over 70?
Forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone from the 10-yard line in.
He should be able to, but
Because that's the money zone.
I don't know. Kelsey went off on him last year too.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes
1.5?
just inside the 20 at the 19.
Who do you think wins today anyway? You think that? You think Chief gets it? The Chief, man, I don't know. Joe Burrow's different.
Really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assists.
He
because
might.
Right now, the quarterback's
4 in a
been
row?
getting a lot in the last couple of games.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What is this ankle deal?
That's the only question. And Kelsey's questionable today, too.
And that would extend their lead even further. So the interception.
No, he's playing, but he's hurt. There's something going on.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to drive some points, but that's one
What about your boy, who is it, McKinnon?
we say.
That you wanted to score a touchdown last week?
Take it in.
How you feeling about him this week?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop
Yeah.
at the 23-yard line. So already
What about- so who do you think scores on that team? Kelsey only, or-
insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense.
Then do we got Kelsey on there for any time?
What every offense wants to do in this situation.
What about Tony then?
Field position at the least.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this
Either
drive
one of
on
them,
the
really.
ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Pacheco, so the running back, one of them's gonna score, and we just have to fucking guess which fucking one.
5 yards. Now
You
it's
can pick the
3rd and
running back.
5.
I'm good with whatever you
One
choose.
of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit
That way I can fucking tell you.
because you're
Huh?
headed towards the ball carrier
Joe
like
Mick?
abandoned.
Fuck it, Joe Daddy.
Ten 0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Who, what about Chase? Anytime or anything?
And the Jags get to it. It's down he goes. Devon Hamilton in there to drop it for a 6-yard.
I either do the anytime. Because he didn't score last week, did he? Or he scored once. Yeah, he did.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
What's all on that?
Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take
Huh?
over on the short side of the field.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm playing my game. I can't look at it. Alright.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Yeah. And what about the other one you want to do? The first touchdown scorer?
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket,
Okay.
bought time,
I'm all worried. We just started the second quarter. I'll call you back.
throwing it away, that was his
Alright,
only
later.
option.
Alright, time to concentrate.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
On 1st down, Brady. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Brady. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing now is Brady. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
No interference.
Incomplete. Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with
Can't play with the ball, Lake. Can't play with the ball, brother.
Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I can cover return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling. You just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Etienne going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throws the out route and he finds Hilton. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, what's up, Tina?
On is the punter, Brian
How are you?
Anger, to kick this one away.
Hanging out.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Open man left side. It's a tight end, Manhertz. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Brady now on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He came through with the nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Brady. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now ETN to start the drive. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost fell forward with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. But there are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, but you really had no chance to. What a short field that you turn the ball over to the other offense.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Brady going to throw. Looking for and finding Arnold once again. Touchdown, Jaguars. The fourth touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Fucking tip drill.
51 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What'd you give her?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Right
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On first down, right back to ETN. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on third down today, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. That caught by Manhertz. He's got the first down and more. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now,
you like that stick work?
All over the field and getting pushed down it.
Only a yard on the keeper.
Yeah, I got Tom Brady.
Second down. A give to ETN running right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line.
Pass it?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their
trying to
timeouts.
see a little bit of the clock though,
It's
man.
just their first. They'll be
The way
down
this
to
game is
2
going,
remaining
they've
as we
been
step
catching
aside
some
here
crazy
in the
things.
fourth quarter. In search of 8
It's been a
yards
really
on third
weird
down.
game.
They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Brady. This one caught by Ridley. And they've got this down
What
at
did you
about the
call?
12-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they'll take this into the end zone.
That's why you run the ball, Reggie. That whole drive was about trying to milk the clock away and get some points on the board to fucking put that nail in the coffin.
The Jags look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead.
That drive, we were taking what we can get.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville